Metal turning on an engine lathe. Narrated by Jack Kennedy. This is an engine lathe. With it, you can make cute little cannon toys. Or you can turn these very precise machine gears. Or this gear that is very similar to an automatic car transmission. Or you could make a set of chess toys. Or you can make another lathe. A lathe is the only machine that can make another lathe. Here are parts of the lathe. This is the headstock. It supplies power and it also provides a point of attachment. This is the tailstock. It supports long workpieces and also allows you to drill into the ends. This is the saddle. It allows you to move tools along the side of a part. This is the cross slide. This is where you attach your tools, and this also allows you to move tools across the face of a part. It moves perpendicular to the bed. The process we're going to see here is known as facing. This allows you to cut a face on the end of a piece of stock. This face will be perpendicular to the sides of the stock. You will want to start by aligning the cutting tool with the center of the piece of stock. Draw the tool back and then cut through the face. Here you can see the material being removed. This is also known as a rough cut. You can also see that the center was not quite, so we have to go back and redo it. There is room for error when you are manually machining. Machined edges are extremely sharp, so we must break the edge with a file to make sure that these pieces are safe to handle, otherwise it's possible to cut yourself. This process is known as turning down. This is when you want to reduce the diameter of a piece of stock. We do a test cut, and then we'll edge the cutting tool in, and this will reduce the stock size. It's almost like magic. You have to be very careful so you don't take off too much stock. You can always take away more, but you cannot add more back. The secondary pass will take off more material. This process is the finishing pass. You always want to use a lubricating oil when you're doing the finishing pass. You also want to use an automatic drive on the lathe. This will give you a very consistent speed, which will give you a very smooth cut. You will not have ridges and you will not have any imperfections in your finish this way. Another process we'll look at is called parting. You use a parting bit to do this process, and this is where you want to cut entirely through a piece of stock. So here you'll see that we're using oil to lubricate, which will make the metal turn more freely and easily, and will also give you a very clean cut. There's a lot of math that's involved in creating the perfect cut. You have to have the proper angles, the proper speeds, and there are tables that will help you decipher what you need to do to make this happen accurately.